Ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
Which one?
Ghastly Gachu cake.
Yeah.
That kept the second one. That was me.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got another one too.
I love those.
Yeah, because I went into thing. I'm like, all right, let's see what. Yeah, so I went onto it, and there was 2 on the same page. I'm like, oh, yep, get that and that. So I'll do the next one. I think I got the same with other people too.
Filling out the whole page with him.
Yeah.
And it'd be like 6 of them. It'd be like, yeah, I'm getting 100,000 blood points this match.
Yeah. Or more.
Right, I got up to I think 150 one match. I was like, fuck yes.
I'll see who else I got him with, because I reckon I got him with somebody else. I remember to cook those steaks. Huh. Or they're gonna get chucked out. I don't like wasting food.
Yeah, I need you to eat.
Especially. Yeah, I haven't eaten today. Actually, no, I have. I had fucking, what are they called? Chocolate, chocolate chip hot cross buns, I think they were. Yeah, so I had 2 of those. And shitload of ice blocks.
Alright.
Oh, fuck you. Come on. Yep, there we go. Got it. I hate that green, that pink cog.
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I spaced for a second. I was putting a post on Twitter.
Oh, no. Come. Does anyone know who Killer is yet? And this gentleman's done. Oh, good.
This trapper.
Woo!
He missed that shit too, boy. Talk about my pussy money.
You're funny. That shit.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Oh, you're lucky I'm right here.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, and then baby's coming. He's coming.
I have a viewer.
He's resetting that trap, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to and then I step in it. Oh. Oh. You sure it's setting it? He picked it up, I reckon.
I think he did. I just 360'd him.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm juking him right now. That's why I make noises when I juke.
Yeah, you're right.
You know me. Or y'all should know me by now. I start making noises, it's getting good. I'm still running him, y'all.
I'm on that gen that we were on.
The next one. Ooh, there's a chest there. Do I check it or do I not? This direction points out.
Oh, I mind gained myself.
If I come get you, I don't have borrowed time on this girl. What's he doing? Oh, he's putting traps down.
I think he picked up one.
And swinging.
I'm waiting for him to leave you, but I'm working on this gen over here until he leaves. Nearby, though.
Putting a trap in front of me. Well, y'all probably see it. But...
Yeah, we can see.
Wow, he's putting 3 traps. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, he's putting 2 traps.
He'll probably come to me. He'll come to me. Alright, make sure I don't step in one on the way there.
Okay, I'm gonna run for you.
Oh god. Alright, now he's gonna get me.
Where are the traps at?
Right to my left and right in front of me. Somewhere around there, yeah. I'm going to. Oh no! I want the second state.
The last gen's right here.
He lost me. I think he's going to use.
Traps right here too.
Where?
Right to your left. To your right, I mean. Right here.
Alright, the one on the left's getting it. I think the left's getting it. I know.
I see that you teabagged him and pointed at him.
Oh no, I'll quickly say that.
Ow! How? That hitbot!
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. Been having shit games lately because of it.
Right. Oh my god,
where is it then?
After I teabag.
Babe, I don't think I can get her. Unless he... Oh, he's probably not gonna leave her. Yeah, he's camping.
I'm not sure if there's any traps.
If I was healed, then I'll be able to get her. But I don't have self-carrying bait.
How many traps are there? Fuck! I don't have borrowed time, it's the only thing.
Come right in front of you, right in front of you. The door.
Oh. It's gonna get me. Oh shit. Oh fuck, where's this door?
Does he have NOED?
Yeah, I think so, because he hit me once and got me down.
Fuck!
Why didn't it pop up?
There we go. Alright. Where is she?
I'm going to the door. Almost at.
Oh, shit.
I'm just at the door. I'm.
You got this, you got
come
this.
on.
I can see you crawling over there.
Oh no.
I'm like.
No.
Yeah, no.
Motherfucker.
He's got NOED too. Fuck.
Do I go in? Do I not? Do I go in? Oh.
Hang on, I want to see if I get a focus so it's like close up. No. You can leave if you want.
Is that gate open?
Yeah, this gate's open.
I'm right here.
It's alright, he's not out there, he's going to camp like a dickhead.
Fuck! I'm sorry! Oh, wait a second. He didn't grab me. Come on.
Just leave, you two, it's fine, I don't mind. Don't risk your life for me, just leave.
No! Who that gave me?
We're just gonna glide our way out.
Alright, I'm gonna share my live link on Twitter. I have somebody watching me. I appreciate whoever's watching me.
Hold the fuck up.
What?
We could have got her. You had to make your choice,
Still,
not
they
know
fixed
it.
the glitches. That's why I'm doing rating 1. And what? Oh my gosh, Fang is bald.
Yeah, no, I was called out before, and she was bold too.
Adrian, we could have got her.
We what? We could have got her?
You had to make your choice, not know it.
Oh.
It's alright. Don't stress. It's alright.
What's to make your choice?
I told you to leave.
Shit.
I should have read it. I don't know why.
Something about I know, like when you pull someone off a hook, you're exposed. Whoever saves you.
Season. When a survivor rescues another from the hook, at least 32 meters away from you, make your choice. Yeah, exposes you for 50 seconds. The cooldown is 6 seconds. No, that's alright. Don't worry. I told you to leave.
I thought it was no edit. It just didn't pop up. I didn't know you had to make your choice.
Right. That's
me and Adrian over here freaking out because we're thinking he has fucking no
I would have gone and grabbed you if I had. Damn. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. It's alright. I told you to leave.
Oh shit, I have tears watching me now.
Alright, do I have any? Yeah, I got more of those things. I got 2 more of them. 2 more of the cakes.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. And then I got, 4 of those red envelope things. Oh, and I got bloody party streamers too. So after these 2 things, I can do the bloody party streamers.
I don't think I have any on Jake. No.
Let's see who else I got.
I'll show you guys my skins, I guess, while we're waiting for our match. It'll be wait time.
I know, they're getting freaking ridiculous. Oh, I've got one with Dwight as well. Cake.
Ooh.
I've got one. Who else still got with? Let's see. It's Jake.
Wait, I'm gonna skim through these a little bit slower just because I want to be able to post on Twitter really quick so other people know I'm streaming. This is ironic. I almost always seem to be matching with somebody with Ace.
Let's check.
Oh, I finally got this headpiece. I'm so happy about this headpiece.
Oh yeah.
Why is my phone
No, I just have them with them too.
Okay, writing my tweet. Oh, my phone is so slow. Oh, I love this outfit on Jane. I love this puppet on Ash. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
What now?
I want to also know why he's the only character that speaks in the game.
I know, right?
It makes me curious. Unhook 3 people off of a hook safely for my next challenge. Yay! Hello everybody. I saw somebody just join. Thankfully we're loading into a map now.
Right.
You didn't have to wait for that. Who to play?
Let's put on elevator music while we're waiting for a match.
Huh.
Put on elevator music while we're waiting on a match.
Right, pretty much. Hello, who also joined? I saw another person. I have 4 people watching right now. Finishing up my post before this match starts.
I'm back. Sorry.
Now you're.
Oh, it's fucking hot here. Poor cat was like all huffing and puffing, so I like just chucked in the shower. Can't find the other one though. It's mainly the grey one I worry about because she's more fluffier. She's probably hiding under the bed. I'll get her soon. What's the time? Very cool. Time goes hell fast.
Yeah, it's 11:39 here.
It's 8:39 here. All right. I hope we're not going up against another stealth killer.
Yeah. Or spirit.
Right.
What about a bubba?
Oh yeah, definitely that one. I'd rather deal with the new
Oh.
brothers. Oh, come on.
And it probably... Oh, freaking dude. I'm a rank 11 now, because that... This thing is crap. Just because...
They need to fix it.
Yeah, because I'm just going down rank. And I
We
wasted
should not
that
have
fucking...
downrange for that. You shouldn't
I
get any
wasted that
penalties for the fact that
cake.
somebody
I'd be Pip
disconnected.
too.
I'm 11. I haven't been this low in ages.
So you're not a 14.
Oh,
Not yet. I will be there soon. By the way, this is going.
Road to rank 20. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Can you believe I was a fucking rank 4 at one time?
I was too. For a day or so. And then there's me couldn't get past like 6 or 7. Like, it was up to... And now it's like 11. God damn it. Oh, that pissed me off. I know it didn't take my cake. Cool. I'd have been angry.
Oh, I've got 3 legs so far on the side.
Got me some fruit roll-ups. Yeah, I bought like 2 or 3 boxes of this shit. Well, there was only like 1 box where I had the, you know, like the actual fruit roll-ups, and they had like the, I can't really explain it. They had the different fruit, like 2 different fruit roll-ups, and then it has gushers in it. And I bought nothing fruit roll-ups.
got one watching me now.
You got one more what?
We got one watching me at the moment.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah. So if you see more than one, that's somebody else, not me.
Okay.
Trying to be a supporter.
I appreciate it.
Do y'all use face wash in the shower? Like actual face wash?
Not really. I mean, I'll use body wash.
Huh?
I use like body wash primarily. I don't really have a special wash for my face.
Cause I use face wash for my face, and when I get a shower, like half the time my face is like really oily. For some reason.
I've got a lot of ones that I use.
I was asking from a woman's point of view, like.
I don't. My face does get oily from time to time. I don't know, but then there's some, depending on what brands they are, I am allergic to, or it makes my face really dry. But I mainly use like ones to get rid of blackheads and shit because I fucking hate these things.
Yeah, I mean my face feels clean, but it's just oily as fuck right now.
Yeah.
I hopped out of the shower and it's just been oily since.
Yeah, because I've got ones that apparently help with oil, but it's still, I don't know, my face, I don't know. I've got like this big crate under my bed full of like shampoos, conditioners, face stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate the retweet, whoever retweeted my YouTube. I think YouTube is. Like the Trevor Don Taylor. Pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be able to stream for a while tonight.
Oh yeah.
Timmy don't get home until like 11. It's only about to be 9, so I've got like a good 2 or 3 hours for sure that I can stream. I don't know who will ever watch the whole thing, but
Yeah, you might not get a lot of views now on live, but once your video's out there for, you know, a day or so, a few days, and that's when people start watching it more. Once your video's out there.
right. It's like nowadays I definitely get more attention on my lives than what I used to when I was streaming on Xbox. I used to stream on Mixer. But apparently Mixer is no longer a part of Xbox, so I guess I'm gonna have to make a Twitch, but I have to figure out how to do that. I just want to be able to link everything in together. It's just kind of difficult playing on 2 different consoles.
Yeah.
But yeah, part of me doesn't know if I should make a secondary Xbox account that is the same name as this account, or if I should just have them separated, but I don't know.
I want to get an Xbox for the sake of Gears of War and Halo.
Yeah. Right. I like the way they function. They are pretty nice. There's pros and cons to both Xbox and PlayStation. They both have really good things about them, and then they both have their bad things about them.
Alright.
Like, I love PlayStation's ability to, the access to streaming to YouTube and whatnot. And not only that, but the record times. Well, Xbox isn't quite as friendly with that. But I like the media concept of Xbox. Xbox was more meant for media than PlayStation really was. You can even tell it just by the way the controllers are built. PlayStation controllers are so touchy. You pop them down and they're gonna fucking skip forward or whatever. Xbox controllers are just kind of built just the right way, where you can set them down pretty much wherever, and it's not gonna interfere with your movie or your show. It's just really interesting, just the little things about each console that's just a little different. I like to watch like YouTube videos and like Hulu and everything from my Xbox, and playing more casual stuff, while for my PlayStation it's more about my competitive stuff. Or not necessarily my competitive stuff, but just the stuff that I take more seriously. I don't know. I primarily play on PlayStation now, but that's because my boyfriend plays PlayStation too, and I just happened to decide to pretty much switch again. I switched for a while there from PlayStation to Xbox again, because I mean I grew up playing all kinds of consoles, and so being able to play PlayStation was kind of cool. I mean, I grew up with PlayStation and Xbox, but because I grew up in a household full of Xbox people, primarily, like, at that point, once I finally got my first console, everybody had their own Xbox, so I wanted my own PlayStation. That way I could do my own thing. But now, I like that I can choose whatever. But they definitely both have their different purposes and serve different needs. Yeah. So when people watch these live streams, do they just skip through all this stuff? Like, just, sitting
I do
around
when I'm
waiting?
watching Twitch. When I'm watching Dead by Daylight, I skip through the lobbies and it's right into the game.
Okay. I was like just trying to figure out how this works, because I'm like, I get that you're putting a long video out, but I'm like, do people ever bother to sit and watch, or do they skip through to the exciting points? It's like, I mean, I've watched some streams, but I haven't watched many, you know, enough to know the etiquette, I guess you could say. I'm so happy I got that plexiglass chair mat. Like, that was the way to go.
Hell yeah.
like I can literally glide wherever I want now. Whew. Come under my daylight, come under my daylight. I don't blame people for popping in and out on these kinds of streams.
Right.
Especially when they're live. Unless they like hearing you talk.
Why is the Xbox One so fucking expensive still?
I don't know. I love my Xbox One S. It was gifted to me.
And by the time I buy like chargers and shit, it's like fucking $500 more.
I would just start saving up for the next one. Honestly. Instead of buying this one, I would just start putting money towards the new one if you really want an Xbox. Because I'd say by
the newest Xbox?
Well, I'm meaning like either that or you could even wait until the next one. It's really up to you. I'm not sure exactly when they're gonna come out with the next one, but I think they have just come out with a new model, haven't they? I may be wrong.
Yeah, the Xbox, damn, what's it called?
It's got a weird name for it.
Yeah, but they're having problems with that and fucking PS5, so I don't know.
I love my my Xbox One S is what I have. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's the white one, right?
Yeah, it's a white thin one.
Yeah. It's a 1 terabyte one, right?
Mm-hmm. I have a terabyte drive on it, and I have pretty much whatever I want on there. Like, I have an external terabyte on top of the terabyte in it. So I have pretty much, I have like whatever, I have room for anything I want to do. I have like 100 and something games downloaded on it at the moment. That's what made me want to get the terabyte for my PlayStation. I'm like, I need that.
Yeah, I want an Xbox so bad.
They're nice. They really are.
Like I said, I want to play Gears of War 5, and I want to play Halo.
That's my main reason for having both. It's like, as much as I'm like, I want to be, oh, this one's better, this one's better. It's like they both have great benefits on their own, and they both have good games that come out for each one. So yeah. It's like, I try to go and get particular ones for particular consoles and stuff like that.
But I also want to Switch too, so.
Oh yeah, I love my Switch Lite.
For Super Smash Brothers and Zelda.
Oh my god, yeah, Switches are nice. My boyfriend, he has an actual Switch. I have a Switch Lite. And I love playing Super Mario on his. He got it forever ago. I remember the first time he came over back when, him and me originally met through a friend that I had actually met in person. And she knew that we were both single, so she had to start talking. And it never really got anywhere, I guess, for like a year or two of him and me talking. And then we both happened to be single at the right time at some point. Because, like, we were single at first when we first started talking, but then it just didn't really... I think we were both just going through too much in our life to click at the right time. So, like, 2 years later, we ended up getting together. And it took a while, but it ended up happening. And, anyways, he came out here to meet me in person because of the whole COVID thing. We couldn't really meet in public, so we had to actually do something at my place. Or we decided to do something at my place because my family and friends wanted me to have them around for when I'm meeting anybody online. I mean, I've been talking to him for like 4 years, 2 to 4 years, something like that at this point anyway, so it's like, I wasn't really scared of him. I just have never met him in person, so but I knew, I was pretty certain he wasn't catfishing or anything like that because, there's plenty of photos of him on his Facebook and everything. And, I mean, he'd send me random photos too. I think we'd done a video chat a couple times as well. And, anytime he'd come up here, he'd always bring his fucking Switch. And he'd bring enough controllers that me and all my friends and him could play. And so we would like drink or whatever and hang out, and we would play on a Switch. So it was pretty fun back when we first started getting together. We would play Switch all the time. And so we play like Smash Bros. I remember there was one night we were all so drunk. Me and Tristan don't remember half of it. The boys were making us play Smash Bros. And Tim was losing it. He likes to say he's the champion. It's just it makes me lose it. But yeah, the Switches are pretty cool. He definitely got me into it. Yeah, I see a
Nintendo Switch Lite for $200.
They're nice. They're nice. I have a Switch Lite myself.
That's what I want, because I want the handheld one, not the one you put on the TV.
Yes, the cool thing too is you can get yourself controllers, so that way you can prop your Switch Lite, and it can be pretty much like a Switch, but it won't. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. Because it is a Switch Lite, they have made it, even though it should technically have the compatibility with going onto a TV screen, there's no, whatever drive it is that you need to broadcast stuff like that, they don't have that in there on purpose, and you can't do anything about it. They've made it to where you deliberately cannot put it on the TV. They're like, you're gonna buy the real one if you want it on your TV.
Right.
And so, anyways, but yeah, other than that, I mean, you can have remotes. I love mine. I mainly use it for like when me and Tim go to visit his parents, because he lived about an hour away from here originally in Portland, and we'll go visit them or whatever whenever we have a chance. I mean, sadly, they had COVID recently, so I think they're doing better now. We should be able to go and see them, but yeah, it was just, I had a blast. Like, I went over for Thanksgiving, and it was really nice meeting all of his family, and I got to meet a lot of his best friends while I was over there.
Right.
And so it was really fun. I actually I had his friend Ryan. His friend Ryan was, I think his name was Ryan. I think his name was Ryan as well. He was smoking us out. He's a weed dealer here. Well, not here, but anyway, he was smoking us out the whole time we were there. We were having fun with him on the porch. I feel bad because this dude, he gave us a joint that had oil in it, and Timmy fucking left it at the house, and I was so upset when I found out when we were halfway back home, because we can't just turn around to go back and just get a joint. There's no way we're gonna be able to rectify or make that a worthy cause for turning back around. So he keeps telling me, "We'll just find it in my room when we come back." I'm like, "When's that gonna be?" But I don't know. We'll have to see. It was really fun though, because I was losing it, because I woke up and. Or I heard Timmy talking to somebody, and then I heard him leave the room, and I was like half awake, and then I thought Timmy's cat, Detective Mittens, was trying to get my attention at my head, and I started petting this cat, and I realized this cat's like 3 times fatter than Detective Mittens is. So I'm like, wait a second. So I fucking woke up really quick, and I realized I'm petting this fat cat, and I'm like, oh my god, I love the fat cat. The fat cat's so cute. And my boyfriend started laughing. He could hear me talking to the cat. And he's like, you like, I think axolotl or something. Not axolotl. Axel. Do you like Axel? And I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I just kept petting him. I wasn't expecting to be woken up. And then I was losing it because I'm like half awake. I guess Caspa just decided to join.
Yeah.
I sent him an invite because he sent me one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was so confused. I noticed he just suddenly joins every once in a while.
I don't want to be rude.
Right, I don't blame you.
Well, we might get into a lobby quicker now since we got...
That is true, since we have a full lobby, all we need is a killer.
Right.
I was losing it because I'm like half awake and I'm looking down off the bed. And this fat cat gets down on the ground, and then there's this other cat that's gray and white, and it comes around, goes around the perimeter of the room, and it comes up to the other cat, and Axolotl just stares at it for a minute, and starts leaning their head in, and they're like poking noses, right? And they're twisting their heads opposite directions of each other, kind of like they're like rubbing noses. And then out of nowhere, the fat cat raises his arm up and just swats the other one in the head. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I almost started cry laughing because they were being so sweet. And then out of nowhere, this cat just fucking swats him. And I'm like, oh my God. I started losing it. And Tim was laughing at how hysterical I was over it. I'm like, what the fuck? I've just never seen cats treat each other like that. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, get the fuck out. I'm like, okay. I was like losing it. That was great. I want to go see all the cats again. It's pretty fun being up there. It's just a completely different, just a different environment. I mean, I only go to Portland every once in a while, and the night is quite different than what I'm used to, so to me it's a bit of I guess an escape or whatever. So it was really fun because his family made this huge like Thanksgiving dinner for us and everything, and they had the whole table was covered in food. I'm glad I was able to eat a little bit more back then. Like that was back when I was still sick, but like I had just gotten over the infection. And I hadn't quite noticed the aftermath of what was gonna be what I'm still feeling. You know, I thought I was just still a little sick, but it's been like that ever since. And so thankfully I was okay. Like I didn't throw up or anything, but I was definitely in a lot of pain and wasn't feeling well. And but yeah. I don't know. I want to go up there again so bad. I've been bugging my boyfriend to get 2 days off so he can go see his parents. And he ordered us these Magic the Gathering cards. So like, I would love to play with his mom and his brother because they supposedly play. And so I thought that would be really fun for us all to do as a group.
I want to get me some too and get into that. See if me and my family can play that.
Right?
Like it.
That's what I thought was neat. I guess Timmy was telling me that growing up, his mom got into it because both him and his brother liked it. And she got into it, so it was something that she could actually do with the boys. And I thought that was really sweet. I was like, aw. My mom won't even fucking pick up a controller for me. I begged her my whole fucking life. Like, just play a game with me. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I'll watch you. It's okay. I'm like, please, no, play. No, I'm okay. And I'm like, but she's just, my whole life, she's watched us play games. Because my dad, he played games, and she's just watched us play games. She'll do her little phone games, like Bejeweled and stuff like that, but she won't play, like, she won't try playing shooters or adventure game, anything like that. It's all like puzzle shit. This wait time. So bad.
Do you know like those chargers for the Nintendo Switch or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, the AC adapter.
Is there a way you can charge it while you're playing the game and have a controller, or no?
You can use the AC adapter. I mean, sometimes I'm sure you could find a charging stand that would be meant for the Switch Lite in particular, that would hold your device up. That way you could play while it's charging. Or if you can prop it just right, I've charged while playing mine. The only thing is to make sure that you're using the charger that comes with it, because if you use, it looks like just any normal Type-C charger, and I think they're different voltages, and using a normal phone charger can damage, and it can even void your warranties on your device. I had no idea about that until recently, because I had to buy Timmy a brand new dock system for his Switch, because his actually goes to the TV and whatnot. And there was all kinds of warnings about not buying cheap off-brand ones because it'll damage them. And I'm like, fuck, good to know, I guess. Right? I'm like, with how expensive they are, you don't want them getting damaged for no reason.
So, if I buy like an actual Nintendo Switch game,
yeah,
it will work. It will work on the Lite as well as the other
yes.
one. Or?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I play a lot of the same
them.
games that my boyfriend has on mine. We game share. That's the other good thing to know is you can game share on them.
Well, I can't wait to get this Stimulus check because I plan on getting a Switch then.
Nice, right? I thought they were pretty dope. Like I spent on my first stimulus check is actually when I got mine. I spent like fucking $450 in total because I not only did I get the device, I got a skin. I got a protection case around it, like it's a clear coated case to protect the skin and the device itself. So it's like a
right.
I don't know if it drops or anything, it won't hurt it. It's like a shell, kind of like a phone case almost, but for the thing. And then I have an actual carrying case that holds up to 32 games. And then I got, I think I lost them, but I got like headphones meant just for when I'm playing that. And I got myself multiple games and a decorative skin. And yeah, I kind of went all out on it, unnecessarily. It was the first time I had money, like, had to just throw at something like that in a long time, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking treat myself.
Do you have Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo?
My boyfriend does, so I can download it. I think if I don't have it downloaded already, I can download it because he's game sharing with me. So
cool. Well,
yeah.
When I get one, we should definitely play.
I'm so down. I even have games like, I don't know if you ever liked the Luigi Mansion games, but they have Luigi's Mansion 3. And it is
yeah, I've seen that
amazing.
On the website.
It is multiplayer online. Once you get past a certain part on story mode, you can play online and you go and you clean up the rooms. You have to clear them of ghosts and whatnot. And you have to do it with people. And so you're all fucking Luigi going after the ghosts. It's pretty fun. It was definitely a good buy. I really like that game. My only thing is I need to fucking find where I put my Switch because ever since moving, I misplaced it. So I need to find, it's somewhere in my room or in packing still. But yeah, I mean, even Timmy, he's not sure where some of his games are. I'm pretty sure they're out in the garage at this point, is what all I can assume.
Yeah, definitely find it because when this comes,
right, I definitely will. I've been meaning to,
it.
especially with this whole fucking power outages. It would have been so nice to have my Switch Lite on hand and being able to play. Cause I have like those games, and then I have like I don't know if you've ever heard of the Stardew Valley game, but they have it on there as well, and it's so fun to play handheld.
I see Harvest Moon. Oh my god, talk about memories.
It's pretty much, this one's a lot like it. I don't know if you've heard of Stardew Valley, but this guy, he made a game based off of Harvest Moon, Minecraft, Terraria, like all these different games, and practically made it the perfect version of all of them together. And so you can do your farming, you can do your mining, you can do your exploring, you can go and kill monsters, you can go fishing, you can go harvesting, like there's all kinds of shit. You can get to a point where you can marry characters, you can have friendships, you can build things, cook things, like all kinds of shit. Like it's pretty neat. Like I got pretty far. That's actually one of the games I used to stream back on Xbox, and I've been meaning to get into it again. I just don't have it on here as well, so I don't really have a way of streaming it the way I'd want to. But yeah, it's pretty dope. It's definitely, and the cool thing too is it's not like a $60 game. This is like a $15 game at max. It's the guys left it relatively cheap for people so they can access it, which I thought was really sweet of him as well. Because he did the whole game himself. It's not a team. It was just one guy who has a gaming degree or whatever it is. He wanted to teach himself how to get better, so he made a game, practically, and then he released it. And I love it. The whole background to the game is just so sweet. I just love it. If I had the ability to do something like that, I definitely would. Because it's just like, it's all of my favorite childhood games just mixed into something perfect. And the only thing I don't really like about it is, since it is everything perfect, but also meant for adults, pretty much people who did play these games as kids, they do have a fucking curfew, so it makes the game a little bit harder. You're not able to just stay awake all night long like you could on Harvest Moon. Like, you can, but like, you have to make it back to your bed before 2 o'clock in the morning, and you have to go to sleep, or you're gonna get charged for passing out. And it's just, it's bad. It's annoying. It's the only annoying aspect of the game. Everything else I love about it. And I mean, every game has its cons. They have to make it a little bit hard somehow. And so I think that's just one way of really kind of putting your feet in the mud a little bit. But once you get a rhythm down, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's all kinds of cool things that you can do to, like, you can have armor for your character, you can have different weapons for your character, you can have a mushroom or a bat farm, you can have a slime farm, you can have chickens and pigs and cows and all kinds of stuff. Like, you can make wine and mead and
oh, nice.
All kinds of stuff. Like, you can, like, with your animals, you can make, like, with the sheep you can make wool, and then with the wool you can make silk or whatever it is. That I forgot what it is. It's like paper or something, or not paper, but it's like some kind of like a fabric of some sort. And then you can, with the you can like have honey bee little things, so you can make honey. And then you can have, like, another thing for the animals is you can make mayonnaise out of the eggs, and you can milk out of the, like, actual good milk out of the milk and everything. You can make cheese, all kinds of shit. It's pretty neat.
What's the game called?
Stardew Valley. It's really fun. I love the game.
How do you spell that?
STARDEW, and then I think VALLY or VALLEY, I think. Valley.
Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Should have like a blue sky with a little house or something like that. It's pretty dope. I tried to get Tristan into it for a while there, but I just know she's busy a lot, so I was sitting there. I haven't really played it much recently. But for a while there, I was streaming it. It was really fun. I got in this whole routine where, like, I'd wake up, take care of my animals, go heal up, get my energy back, go to the mines, collect as much as I can from the mines, get as far as I can, kill as many monsters as I can, and come back home, and then do it all over again, pretty much. And I had this one person that was following me for quite a while there. He'd comment all my videos, and he would comment in the chat, and I would respond with my voice. That way I didn't have to text. For a while there, I would text back when I wasn't using a mic. But now I just, I like to talk back to him. Oh, wow. He really made us wait all that time just to leave. He knows how these wait times work. We all know how these wait times work.
Right. So I got a question. You think I should buy the Nintendo Switch for 180 pre-owned, or do you think I should just buy it new for 200?
Honestly, if you plan on using it a lot, I would go ahead and say get yourself a brand new one, just because of wear and tear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was thinking about getting it new, because you never know.
Exactly. Sadly, I mean, you can get some really nice ones pre-owned, but I feel like just like if it ends up being something you really, really like, you'll want something new. That way you have a longer life with it. Less likely to have to fix anything right away, unless you need to have it refurbished.
No, my luck, they'd be like, well, you can bring it back in 30 days if anything happens to it, and the next thing you know, like 31 days, is like, fuck!
Right, never mind. Cancel warranty.
Well, I'm fucking pissed now.
Right. Yeah, like, I love the prices now, because it was a bit more expensive whenever I got it, because it was at the beginning of the pandemic. And they knew that, I don't know if you're aware, but the Switches became extremely fucking popular at the beginning of the pandemic. Like, outrageous. They had shortages because people weren't working. And so they were at where people weren't getting, if you were buying it, you were buying it at like twice the price. Like, people were selling the actual device for like $600-700 when it's only like supposed to be $300-400. It was insane. That's why I had to get a Switch Lite, or I would have just gotten a normal Switch. Because it was outrageous. The inflation was real. I've never witnessed people harboring items like that from one another. I'm like, I have money for one, but I'm not about to fucking pay 3 times the amount that I'm supposed to for something like this. And so I ended up just getting myself one of the little lights, and I don't regret it. Like, I really love my Switch Lite. Sadly, my friend, her kid broke hers, and that's why we haven't played much on it for a while. It was just fine one minute. We were all hanging out there. Her kid had it. We looked away for a minute, and I can't remember if she got water or something on it, but she came up and brought it to, like, she handed it to her mom, and it just wouldn't turn on. And she's like, no, you've got to be kidding me. And she kept turning it on, plugged it in, nothing. And then she started to realize it was wet, and she's like, fuck. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, it done did it. Like, that is not the sight you want to see.
So, does the light already come with a charger, or I have to buy it separate?
If it's brand new, it should come with everything. Yeah, it should come with the charger. It should come with, trying to think if it comes, what else does it come with? I'm trying to remember.
Like a charger I can sit it on, or what? Or
it should be one that you plug into it. Kind of like a phone charger. You just plug it in the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can play it while it's charging?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do, at least. I haven't really seen anybody saying if you should or shouldn't. I mean, I haven't noticed any issues. I mean, I also don't play it 24/7, so it's not like I'm like always playing it with the charger in it. You know what I mean? Usually people do it when it's a necessity. So I don't really think it would damage it. The only way I'd see it damaging it is if that's the only way you really used it, is on the charger. That's when you start fucking devices up. Like, that's how people fuck their laptops up, because when you charge something, you need to unplug it once it's fully charged, because if you don't unplug it, you're gonna fuck the battery up. It's just gonna get weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, and it's gonna get to a point where it's not gonna fucking hold a charge. You're just sitting there, like, messing the fucking battery up. And they're meant to be charged and then unplugged, so it's like people who leave their phone on all night long, and it's sitting there at max capacity for what, 6 hours? That can damage your phone. A lot of people don't really put it in perspective like that, just because there's a current going into your device that it no longer needs. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I gotta stop doing that shit.
I feel it. I wonder.
I'll wake up one day and my phone's just not gonna be able to turn on at all. I'm like,
I've had phones that have completely just stopped charging on me. Like, oh my god, I was losing it. I would charge it all night long, but it had to be at this particular angle, or it would not charge. And so I would wake up and it would be at 2%, and I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And so I'd sit there tweaking with it, and oh my god, I'm pretty sure that had something to do with it, is I would charge it at night. I always charged it at night, and I put it on when I go to bed, so it's on the charger for 6 hours or 5 hours, longer than what it really should be. And I never really thought about it, but I'm like, I mean, it makes sense. You've got all this power that needs somewhere to go. And so it would make sense that it's going to damage it somehow. I'm not sure exactly, I can't remember exactly what it does to it, but I do know it does something to it. It's usually over time, though. That's how you see your laptops just suddenly, you have to keep it on the charger or it's dead in 30 minutes. That kind of a thing. It's usually people, you have to get a brand new battery at that point. Like, my dad's had to buy me brand new lithium batteries before my consoles before, and it's because I did exactly that to it.
I think we spent most of your stream waiting for a match, mainly.
That's kind of what I feel like at this point. Do we all want to restart?
We can, but it's gonna stop your stream.
Oh, true, fuck. Damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna, instead of completely stopping, oops. Oh, cool, that's right, I forgot, since I have, audio, since I have audio being broadcasted, my audio will be broadcasted instead.